person.
I started building, so let's see what we got. Alright, well, I got the walls up. You can see what kind of mess I got going on here. Disaster. These three walls right here, I have to, my garage ain't big enough, so this is what I got so far. I'm going to paint the back side of this, the back side of this wall. Well, that's what I got so far, and we're going to start painting tomorrow, and I'll keep you guys updated. I got to build each room, individually and then take it out to camp. Alright, I got these little, well, obviously I painted the panels black, because I'm going to try to do like a 3D thing. And what I did was I used a bunch of ideas from Hunter's Hangout when I asked how to get the stuff to stick to the walls when it's real flexible. So what I did was I used the spray foam and patted it down, and then I used a latex with sawdust to kind of give it the ridge around there. And I know it looks kind of stupid now, but when I'm done, it's going to be all dark and bloody and sappy and pussy and whatnot. Well, that's what I'm going for. So I got these 3 panels, and I got these panels in here. Alright, well, I'm using my Pache brush, and man, I freaking love this thing. This is awesome. And I had to clean it out because it started getting a little clogged, but you can't beat that thing. But I know it don't look like much now, but the farther I get going, the better it's gonna look. I still gotta paint the rest of that, and I'm gonna go over it with green highlights and some yellows, and then darken it up with black. That's where I'm at right now. So we'll see how it turns out. I have no idea. This is the first time using an airbrush and trying to make some crazy walls. So alright, I went through and put some green in there, and I had some stencils to make these little dots in there, and I'm going to spray paint them blue, and then I got to go back over in the black and, you know, get rid of all the all this white stuff right here. I looked at it, and on the black light it looks really good. It doesn't look that good right here, but got them all through here, and we got that. Okay, I just got through, I don't know if you can see it, but going over with the black around the green, that way when you see the in the black light, all these green parts will, like, I think that fades back in, and they're real distinctive. So, you know, that's what I got so far. So what I did was I went with white, then I went with the orange, highlighted a little bit of with the, well, you could say red, I guess. And I spotted it with the green, and then I came back over it with the black, like just around the circles and stuff, and then I did with the blue. You know, I went with white over everything first. So, I mean, it looks pretty good. It's hard to tell without the black lights on and all that, but it looks pretty good. Not really sure what the hell it's supposed to be. Alright, I'm working on these panels, and we've been taping them off, and then what I'm going to do is go over with like a white latex paint and some sawdust, give it some depth and whatever, and with white paint. And then after I'm done with all that, I'm going to go over with different colors. We got this right here. I still got to do this. I still got this one. I still have to do all these panels right here. But that's what we got so far. And it's slow, but once I get all the tape on all the panels and stuff, then I'll start painting some more and this and that. I haven't been really vlogging day to day about everything I'm doing because I'm not really sure what I'm doing. So that's it. Alright, we're working late into the night, and you can see where I got the brick, and then I got this cut out right here. This is a full panel. This one's going to be cut out right here. These are going to be all bright bricks. I'm going to put fluorescent blue in there so it looks like it's deep in there. And that's a full, that's a half, that's the same thing, but I'm going to put a full panel in there. We're working late into the night. Got Margaret helping me, so that's awesome. So, alright, well, I'm painting these white, and I put a little sawdust in here to give it a little texture. I'm not really sure how that's going to stand out, but I mean, you can see like the nice texture, so hopefully I could dry brush and bring that out. Alright, I did the brick. I don't know how that brick, I don't know, it didn't turn out how I wanted to, but then I airbrushed all the skulls in the middle just to give it like that depth, you know, where it goes back. Then I'm going to go back over with probably a black paintbrush, and then make it a little sharper so it stands out more. I know I ain't been vlogging everything, but I've just been so busy, and you know, just trying to get this done. Building a whole haunt from scratch is like way more than I thought it would be. So I bet you nobody works in their haunt like this. I don't know, maybe. I mean, like, I got all this shit right here, all these panels, and I put all the panels up, stack them, put one up, paint it, stack it, paint it. It's like I have like this room right here to work with. It's fucking crazy. Once I get all these panels out of here, then I'm gonna definitely gotta clean out this shit, because I can't work like this anymore. It's fucking insane. Alright. Okay, I'm doing a little drop panel right here, and what I'm doing is using burring strips, because it's just cheaper that way. I got this piece of wood here, and I mounted them sideways, and what I'm going to do is put this piece like this, glue it, mount it to it. That way this board will slide nice and easy all the way down, and I'll put the stop down here so it'll slam down. I'll show you what it looks like when it's all finished. You know, I just pre-drilled here, put it down, glued this down, pre-drilled. You know, of course, with it being on the side like this, I'm going to pre-drill everything. Being that it's, you know, thin wood, I'm actually going to pre-drill anything. And then once I'm done, a 2x2 will be the same height as that, and I'll put a couple pieces on other corners in the middle, you know, just like pieces like this, so it's still stackable when I put the haunt away. Okay, so what I did was put this on the side, and I put this one right on the top. As you can see, I put it right on the top, and it leaves me a nice little gap for this to slide up and down. It's real easy. You ain't got to do a lot of cutting and all that shit. And then it just comes down and bam, it's just here. And that's that. I'm going to cut a hole here. I'm going to cut a hole here for that. And of course, what you got to do is I'm going to put another 2x2 and put some more support here for when that slams down. Just maybe a little simpler way to do it, a little cheaper too. Okay, now what I'm doing is I'm putting these slats here, gluing them and screwing them from the back. and then that way I can put my fencing across here. And this is a smaller board. That way it's still stackable once again, so it won't be higher than this 2x2. Everything I'm doing is not going to be higher than a 2x2. That way I can store it, like just stack it all the way up and not have to worry about it. That's what I'm doing so far. I'm putting like the wood slats on it right here, and I'll have like blue webs behind here. This is going to be like a spider room, and it's going to be broke away, so it looks like they're nesting. And this will be like a red orange, and then I'll spray paint black and try to get the grooves in there just to make it pop out. But that's what I'm doing. I have all these panels to do, and I just got done with these panels. So it's getting hard by yourself, but I'll get it done. Slow. And now I'm going to go over it in yellow, and I'll show you what that looks like. And then once that's done, then I'm going to put like black, get the airbrush and put like, you know, black lines and stuff in there to make it look like wood and stuff, kind of, you know. Okay, I got the black on it. I think it looks pretty good. Alright, so far, after I got that done, I kind of put some cobwebs in there and I spray it with white. And I'm going to, I don't know if I'm going to get to it, so I'm either going to put some spiders in here or some dead bodies that have been eaten by the spiders. But I'm going to go white, and then after this I'm going to go blue. I think it's going to look really good once you hit it with the black light. I wish I would have practiced more before I started my other panels, because now I'm starting to get, you know, like the hang of it and knowing, you know, what looks right, what don't. So like my first two panels are kind of, my first two rooms are kind of iffy, but now I'm starting to get the hang of certain things and knowing what looks good. But hey, it is what it is. Alright, well, I got this done. All these walls. Can't see that, but this is going to be one of the shorter rooms, so looks pretty cool. It's nothing extravagant, but that's that. Alright, well, I got this right here. I mean, it don't look like much, but it'll look good in the black light. And what I did was I painted this all orange, and I got a green one there, and I'll do maybe like an orange on the green, or maybe like a red on the green. Basically, I just dip my brush. I mean, it's easy to do. I'm sure everybody knows how to do it. And I'll just go like this and just lightly touch it and put the strips in there. And that will give it like a nice look to it. And then I'll come back and airbrush the little wood grain in there, and then basically that's it. I mean, it's not a rocket scientist, but in case somebody was wondering.